Isn't it a beautiful day, laddies? It's so lovely. So lovely to be driving around like this. Now I'm on my way to work. Hello, Campbell. Lovely to see you. It's absolute pleasure. So, did anybody really think that this was not a genius move, my ladies and friends and gentlemen? Anywho, how you going? Why was this a genius move? Well, ideally, wouldn't it be lovely to have someone in the office who really supported liberal values? Sure, that would be great. But our second choice is having someone who I guess gives a damn about culture and civilization. That I think comes second. And, well, that obviously comes first, because without that, I don't have the possibility of disagreeing with all you mother effers. So for that reason, if anyone thinks that moving Surfer Babe, my friends, my Patreon guys, hello. Hey, welcome back, Voir. Lovely to see you for the first time. Even though I said welcome back. Is it a genius or non-genius move? Number one, the conservative types and the Trumpians work very well under pressure. Platinum Mimi, one of my largest funders, thank you. And so pressure is good for them. So as long as they feel like the world is going to end, then they're going to radicalize and mobilize, and that's not a bad thing at all. Well, you know, we don't share. Hello from Vermont. Welcome, Holly. As much as this Bernie Sanders supporter here doesn't really share the individual views, as I always say on every cast, it is completely irrelevant when civilization is at stake. Just to give you guys some perspective, after the fall of the Western society of Lebanon and the apocalypse, which ended in 1991, today it was announced in my father's homeland that 24 hours electricity has come back. 24 fucking hours electricity has come back. This is what we are focusing on in the world. And here we have these dumbass motherfucking fake authoritarians pretending to be on my side on the left, wanting to call people Nazis. These pieces of shit wouldn't know what a Nazi was if it came and cut off their penis and called it a Jew. They would not understand. They don't understand. They are the enemies of Western civilization. They make me sick to my core. Here I am trying to, you know, want to have an argument about healthcare, about immigration, all these things that I'm going to disagree with you on. I want immigration. I want to bring more beautiful Muslims in. I want all this stuff in. How can we have this discussion when culture itself is at stake, my ladies and friends? This is why, as you guys know, I represent the microcosm of the original West, the proto-West, that has decided to call itself Still Here Bitches, as we all know from the Twitter feed, hashtag Still Here Bitches. Here we are trying to get electricity back, and here we have these maniacs over in the US trying to call an Orangeman a Nazi. He's just a motherfucking orange man, okay? The guy, you underestimate his strategic thinking. Do people honestly think Bannon is more or less dangerous back at Breitbart? What mental capacity do these guys not have? I want to understand what goes on in the mind of these supposed progressives who are nothing but regressive religionists, who don't really understand what it means to be an atheist. Being an atheist means you don't invent a new religion with Trump as the devil and Hillary Clinton as the goddess. My friends, it doesn't work that way. If it worked that way, all that's going to happen is creating the alternate side where Trump turns into the god of Kyrgyzstan or whatever it is, and Hillary Clinton is the demon that she actually is, right? So what does that do? Use your brains for the love of Christ. If people were to think straight, we wouldn't have this problem. We would have regular Trumpians actually friends with people like me and most Bernie Sanders supporters, and we would fucking make fun of each other, and it would be in friendship, okay? Why can't we do that? Obviously, we can't do that because our Western brothers in the US perhaps have lost the idea of critical thinking. But that was so awesome. Thanks. Anyway, it pains me. It pains me that I have to say stuff that is so obvious. I wish that all of America could just come and spend a month and live in Lebanon to see what it's like. You know, me as an atheist gets labeled a Christian and then gets persecuted by Arabs, right? And these dickheads are fighting against what they call Christian. I'm like, you fucking morons. You are the dumbest pieces of shit. You don't deserve to have America. Honestly, that's how I feel about so many of them. So we come back to what Trump did. Now, you guys know, I am no friend of Trump, but I don't underestimate the bastard. Now, to me, that is an advantage, right? These stupid morons who are supposedly on my side, whom I denounce implicitly and explicitly, are unbelievably too stupid to realize that they think they won today. They think they won. Let's work this out. So Trump, right, supposedly gets rid of this Bannon dude, the man who was a strategic genius who brought Breitbart out of nothing into a superpower, which is a massive danger to democracy. But he was able to do it, so good luck to him, right? He wanted to do that. He goes into the White House, into part 3 of Trump's situation, gets him to win in a goddamn electoral landslide, and now he knows all of the secrets after being there for a year, goes back to Breitbart. Where is the benefit to us as Westerners, as liberals who supposedly are against this supposed monster Bannon, by taking him out of the White House and unleashing him into the media empire? What possible benefit is that? These stupid alt-leftist, fake leftist, authoritarian morons who honestly think they got a scalp. What they did was they cut off one scalp, put it in the ground, and now there's going to be 100 scalps. You stupid, retarded, moronic, I don't even know what else to call these people. They're so dumb, they probably don't even understand what dumb means. Anyway, I gotta go to work. But honestly, I have to say to Trump supporters, what can I say? What the fuck can I possibly say? I'm sorry. You know, when I get the shits, I lose my fucking head and I start swearing and I regret it. I hate the swearing. I'm sorry. I know it's not good for the channel. But, you know, what can I say as a free speech liberal? As someone who has liberal values all the way, but free speech comes before anything. What can I say? Can I stand here and say anything? I'm standing here stripped of my side. We've lost the Democratic Party, which is a fucking Nazi party, right? You know, basically all of us liberals are scattered and in exile. But what do we have? We have that all we can do is sit back and say, you know what? Well done. He was the cleanest dirty shirt. That is a very good line. You got to hand it to the Trumpians, man. You got to hand it to them. So unfortunately, that's all you can do. And until my side grows any brain cells to realize what is going on here, the Republicans are going to win for the next 100 years, right? And if people think that that is a bad thing, then maybe they should shut the fuck up, open their ears, grow some brains, so that maybe we can win back the workers, back to where they truly belong, on the side of the Democrats. But for now, what can you do? I gotta go to work, and we have to mourn whilst laughing insanely. All right, so my hat's off to the Trumpians, and I guess at least culture is still around, if nothing else. All right, I'm gonna love you all. I gotta go to work. See you all.